Hi everyone, and welcome to FIRST20 here on Steven Plays. My name is Steven George. I play video games, and every Friday it's the first 20 minutes or so of a game. Today, it's Paradise Killer, which is a game that came out last year for Mac, PC, and Switch, and you wander around trying to solve a murder, I think. It's basically the gist of it. It reviewed really well. This copy comes to us courtesy of Jam, so thank you, Jam. That's it. Let's start. Let's solve this. Detecting settings. I'm playing on PC with a Xbox controller, as is usual. Pause, open Starlight, torch, jump, crouch, interact, AR vision. I'm sure some of this will make sense once I get started. Let me just look at the options quick. I don't know what mature content is, but I'll keep it off for the sake of the recording. But apparently there's mature content that you can toggle on, whatever that is. Let's start a new investigation.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer. Welcome, investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Paradise Killer does not auto-save. You must use the save points on the island. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempt to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die and a new Paradise Island is born, and the cycle repeats. Oh. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizen slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love dies, watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth Perfect 25, but before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. The Way of Blood Bar, 25th Island Sequence. Gonna be honest, not what I was expecting. Didn't really know a whole lot about this game. It's not what I was expecting. Ha 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 ha. The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her the exile. They needed to. Lady Love dies, 24th Island Sequence.
Another day in exile.
Something's wrong, I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright, so... that's a 3D world. I can explore and I can look at all the nice plants. Pick up. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo was taken of me back on Island 13. Okay. Days since you were exiled. 3 million. It's a while. Portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. Talk? Lady Love dies.
Who are you?
The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? The island was supposed to end. Something's wrong. You're damn right it is. While you've been exiled up here, all kinds of... Shh. I have the mature content filter off, so I'm gonna go shh. All kinds of shh has happened down on the island. What kind of shh? The messed up kind. Real messed up. All kinds of messed up. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over.
Why?
Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's Shin Yuthik. You can call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. Best time. I'm just here to watch results play out. You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, loved eyes. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Open. Also, may I just say that this is anesthetic. Crystal skulls in an island paradise is a choice. It's not my choice, but it is a choice that one can take in their interior design. Pick up. Dulled percolator obtained. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Press X to doubt. Alright, let me just walk on over here. There's something over here, too. Yeah, it's a very big Indiana Jones theme. Pick up. Well-read book obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Am I getting a phone call?
That's strange. Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? Starlight obtained. 3 million days up here, and now she's calling out to me. An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Starlight, investigation assistant, Mega Ram enhanced. Reticulating splines. Press any button to continue. May the silent goat walk with you. A phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Lovedeyes.
Lady Lovedeyes. Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born.
That's weird.
Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. Lady Lovedeyes, I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island. Your exile is over. The prison doors are open. Judge, the barrier is still up. Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Breathe life back into paradise.
What a wild plot. Like, it's just really, we're really out there. Nightmare computer.
Nightmare computer.
A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long-dead world. The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they're used. I haven't seen these symbols before. Looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Okay, so I gotta make that. I can make that. It's a goat. This is half of it. Okay. And then, like, that was it. Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane text class. Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access.
I don't like this.
The data on the Nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There will be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said that they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime, a leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Jail is open! Pyramids, for some reason, there's pyramids.
Paradise Killer.
So anyway, the 24th island sequence. Does this take me back up? Because I don't want to go back up. Okay. Well, here I am. I also learned to jump. And now I can sprint. What's this? Cool. Got myself a blood crystal. Hi. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's fairy woman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate
The
together.
investigator is here.
Thanks, Starlight. Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
Ow.
How you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Are you the killer? Can we wrap this up quickly?
I'm messing with you.
Straight into the investigating. Nah, I was partway through a drop-off at the Paradise Gates. You can check the logs. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pick-me-up, or a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Interesting. Let's ride. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. It's been so long since we rode together, Lydia. I miss the old days. I know! Us girls used to get... done! It was fun back in the day. How have you been? All good. Life has been relaxed. We got a cat. It's a Bengal. I called it Dagger. You still like painting? Uh-huh. Each island is more beautiful than the last. I like to capture them before they go. I like your perfume, by the way. Aw, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back? It never left. I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. Welcome to the courthouse. Talk to the judge. Okay.
Hello, Judge.
Good to see Justice again. Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the seas of truth already.
Judge.
Got a lot of arms.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedays.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
The counts are dead, our leader's gone, the black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
The hell?
The whole council was murdered at once? They gathered to birth a new island, our perfect new home, Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
Time?
What time? Midnight. The holy hour. The hour of weird. The hour of... Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night at midnight.
Bullshit.
Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle, a mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach.
I'm glad to be back.
The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse, the brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter.
How?
Well, how did the killer get in?
Truth waits
The truth waits for you in the shadows. Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest God Justice Marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels, both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council
I
building.
don't like
If
this.
no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? No, their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of the blood of the council members. In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder.
Wow.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None of them come forward.
Why?
Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper? A god? A desire of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play? A sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia.
Who?
Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed FIRST20, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one. You remember KHX, our master craftsman? What about him? He's missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council.
Ooh.
Is he a potential killer?
Investigator is here.
If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove it.
Lady Love dies.
Lady Love dies, it's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Paradise
What is the
lies
truth?
safe.
What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did
Crime
this.
cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. Okay. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I'm linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Investigate, interrogate, find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you're ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be.
Truth waits for you.
Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from
When
you.
love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into
A
truth.
duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Our most perfect iPad. Crime details received. 2352, Henry Division escapes from the desolation cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. At midnight, the counts were murdered. 1203, Henry is found outside of the council building by Akiko. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. Akiko confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end. Blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council murder last night. What this? My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. And until then, she won't. She'll not sing at all. She'll just chill. Okay. Cool. What is this? Is this just where I speak to you? And you just are up there. Okay. Well, this is all, beautiful. I'm gonna go now. AR mode. Oh, this shows you all of the different places and people you can go and talk to and how far away they are. Oh, that's really helpful. A moment of your time. Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals, that currency you guys are so precious about? I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. Where is this going? I redistributed the wealth. Who to? Not who, but where. I've scattered it around the island. You'll need it. Crimson Acid will trade you blood crystals for secrets. If you want a cold, refreshing beer on a hot day, it'll cost you. Is it just me, or are the vending machines here a bit expensive?
When love
What would you know? You're from another planet. Hey! Just making conversation. Catch you later. And now I must explode.
Blood crystal obtained.
Got myself a blood crystal. Dooba-dooba-doo-doo-ba-doo. Save point. Saving a record of your existence is free. Spend 1 blood point to unlock travel to and from this point. Ah. I will do that, because getting back to the judge place seems kind of important, and then I will save the game.
Getting saved.
What a wild aesthetic. What a wild aesthetic. Alright, let me, I guess there's really nothing this way, so there's no reason to walk that way. So I'll walk this way. There's stuff here. It really wants me to see that 240 meters away there's... I guess that's the body? I guess that's the body. That's where it happens. Syndicate HQ. I'm gonna run into... What's this, a cowboy? Hold on, is this blood crystal? Island Sequence 002 Memento obtained. A dreadful time. We learned of the demons in the stars and they come for us. The plot of this game is really out there. It's really out there. Silent Goat, the first god humanity had contact with. He gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences. Like, there's so much lore, and there's like gods and demons and all this, but also it's like, yeah, we made like this sweet-ass island. And like, that's like where you're at, but then under it, it's like, but... We do have a problem with the aliens from the stars, and then we talked to the gods, and then the demons got in our bodies, and I'm like, what's happening? You gotta get the blood crystals, because if you get the blood crystals, that way you can warp around town, and then also there's an alien that lives on the edge of town, and he'll be able to give you some beers, and if you have a beer, and I'm like, oh my god. And throughout all this, seriously, you gotta like try and solve a mystery. First island sequence, our blessed island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Bloodlet and donate a blood crystal? Sure. May the silent goat walk with me. Oh, okay. Damned harmony carving obtained. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished around him. As he finished the ritual to escape, he drifted for millennia before latching onto a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived Lady Lovedead. There's so much here that it almost makes me wonder if it's just kind of like... I'm curious how much of it matters, basically. Just because there's so much information that I'm like, certainly not all of this is that relevant or even thought of again. This has got to be just like a lot of like lore text, like filler text. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here. New music file added. Oh, that's the secret to power. Drink a beer on a hot afternoon. Oh, I have a flashlight. Of course I do. Alright, where was this body? I'm getting close to this body. Give me this blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Thanks. Let's double time it as we head towards Council Building, because that's where we can get more information. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a save point. Sure. Since I walked, you know, like 100 meters. Oh. This is the murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blades, but covered in blood. Murder weapon. Starlight can run the blood.
The investigator
All of the blood in
is
here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. Presumably from the dead marshals up ahead. Okay, casework has not been carried out for 3 million days. Yeah, I was busy. So there's a lot to, you know, look into, as you would suspect, because it is a murder game that you gotta, like, solve. This is where Henry was found after he escaped. If I find where he started from, I can compare the timeline to the distance. And I'm getting close to that body. Here it is. The first Holy Seal protecting the council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking marshal guards. They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence. On my 56K connection.
Scene investigation.
Okay. Killed with a blade. There are ragged gashes across the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with blades, but not a perfect one. Nicks or damage on the blade presumably caused the messy cuts. Okay. There are symbols drawn in the blood. They are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognize. These are the martial guards that formed the first of the Holy Seals. High-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack.
Sure.
They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the blood.
The hell?
What the hell? Is this right? These aren't marshals.
Facts and the truth.
I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty. Blood mismatch.
What the hell?
What's going on? Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife, so either this knife was used or it's been set up to look like it was.
Like
They've both had
this.
their throats cut. The lacerations are ragged.
need to
This was probably done with a damaged blade.
Got it.
There are marks drawn in their blood.
Got it.
The blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger.
Sure.
Maybe some kind of ritualistic
Is
marking.
this a
Henry has
false
demonic symbols burned
poetry?
into his skin as a result of his possession. This could indicate he was here. Man, this is like if Phoenix Wright took place in like the neon future, but also there was a war between gods and demons happening at the same time. It's a little out there. Yeah, that's true. Chess is very Phoenix Wright-esque sound effects to go with it. I think that's also probably what is doing it, because it does make you think of that.
Relic obtained.
3 holy pyramid charms: the gods, the syndicate, the citizens. Okay. There is nothing more for me here. To be honest, I want to see how fast travel works. I'm assuming I go to map. You are here. And I have a fast travel point that I set at somewhere. Council building. But I don't know how to fast travel. I know that I can. I don't know how to do it. Because I wanted to go back to where I was, and I'm like, I have no idea how to do that. I have these photos. I have a timeline. I have a map. This shows me where the stuff is. But I have no... Maybe it's like back. Nope. Do I have to use a phone? Maybe I use a phone to get from one place to another. To and from this point. Okay, so let's unlock fast travel here.
Fast travel unlocked.
Okay. Now, to call Lydia for a fast travel pickup. Wow, so you gotta like...
Starlight.
You really need these blood crystals. That is how you get stuff done. Like, I can't just warp. I have to pay Lydia to come get me Got it.
Hey, LD.
How's the investigation
The
going?
investigator is
It's
here.
progressing. It's progressing. Going through my suspect list. Am I on it? I guess I must be, right? We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens. What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange? I'm still in charge of getting the syndicate off this island and onto the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you crack this thing. I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, do a pickup, go through the gates, and onto the next island. Repeat. The island feels bad, LD. So where can I take you? So I have... It looks like I can travel to any major point, actually, which is kind of nice. But I think this is where I've unlocked the stuff. There's the courthouse, and then the council building. So if I want to go back to the courthouse, I can just... But it also looks like I can just travel anywhere? And if that's true, then take me here, just so I can see something different. I'll go to citizen housing. Or dead zone. Dead zone sounds scary and cool. Oh, I can't. Alright. You really do have to unlock them. For a minute I was all excited. I was like, ooh, take me there. Nope. Back here. Alright, so we're already half an hour. I'm just gonna quickly kind of run through the environment because the 3D environment is actually kind of neat. I like the way that this is all modeled. So I'm gonna, and I can jump, right? Yeah, I can jump. And I can't, there's no fall damage because I fell from heaven. I mean, I'm right. Nothing can hurt me. Give me the blood crystals. Let's see here. I kind of wanted to see what this dead zone thing was. Because the map is kind of cool. The map's also quite large. From what I can tell. I'm at the apartments. How do you get... Ah. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a call! Loved Eyes. We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary. So why are you calling? I am under orders to cooperate with you, Nenerosito. Who's giving you your orders? Judge has assumed authority while this crisis is resolved. Haven't you been briefed? Are you just wandering around without a clue? We have a suspect that was found with the murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here. Nenerosito. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the holy seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. I hope that this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? Dami Puter. Inhibitors are injected to him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across to the prison is on the South Beach. Goodbye. Nenerosito. Nenerosito? What that's supposed to be. Use vending machine. Drinks cost blood crystals. I want a cold, refreshing beverage. I can get C3. What is C3? I don't know. Give it to me. Lost mountain water obtained. It's very important I talk to my laptop about buying a drink. Dead Nebula, thanks for your purchase.
Enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Dead Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paradise Islands by the syndicate or citizen. Or be they syndicate or citizen. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following phrase.
More refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Well, I guess some of them were refreshed. It's been a while, Lady Love Dies. That damned Harmony thing was a mess.
I'm glad to be back.
How about some free drinks? We're not authorized. You know how it is. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murder last night.
way.
No way. We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve this case. How does it feel being back on the beat? I was born to investigate. The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted. Which is code for buy more drinks! The island saw them. Sure, I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. So even the company that's making the drinks... okay. Alright. There's just a lot. But look at this island paradise. It's beautiful. If not occasionally a little perplexing and confusing. So this is I'm actually pretty impressed. This is bigger than I was expecting, you know, for this murder mystery. In fact, it makes me wonder, and I'm gonna do this live. I'm gonna go to how long to beat because I'm just curious how long this game is. Because it seems longer than I suspected. Okay, 12 to 15 hours. It's pretty good. I guess once you start talking to all of the people and finding additional stuff, it starts to come together. But the world is pretty big. There's a lot to see. Neat. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you all so much for joining me. As a reminder, this game is available for Mac, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Thanks again to Jan for sending this my way. It's definitely interesting. The murder mystery crowd may jive with this. If they don't, it might be because it is really out there. But that also means that the Venn diagram of people that are into kind of the wild lore aspect and then also the murder mystery stuff, probably gonna absolutely adore it. So it's definitely got its aesthetic. It's definitely going for a very particular vibe, so that I can see why people would like it. All right, thanks for watching. See you next week for more Stephen Plays First 20.